Hey viewers, hey subscribers, welcome back to our channel. We are back at it. Scared myself. We're back at it. So I'm gonna try to give y'all a few more minutes. Y'all know I'm a recovering ghoster. So my patience is like thin. It's very, very thin. So anybody wanting to hop in for a reading tonight, you got a few minutes to hop in. Cause I'm gonna hop out. I do not linger. But yeah, as I was saying before I hopped out the first part of the live stream, you got to create space. You have to create distance. You also have to learn how to go with the flow. And when I say go with the flow, I don't mean just, willy-nilly, just any old thing. That's not what I mean. When I say go with the flow, you have to allow the natural process of a relationship to take its course. Like, you can't be so quick and in a hurry to rush things or to know how somebody's feeling or be so concerned with the future that you fail to focus on the present. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be you gotta be in the moment. I think that's a big deal for a lot of people. Like, a lot of people don't know how to just be still and be quiet and just allow things to go on. Folks want to know, well, I want to know what he's thinking. I want to know if he's going to propose. He's not going to propose if you don't give him time to see if he even likes you. Give yourself time to see if you even like him. You know what I mean? Like, you might not like him. You might not like him. Give him a good 6 months and you just might not like him. You might find out some things that you didn't know. A lot of times we think we want somebody until you get them. And then it's a different story. Because now you get to, especially once you move in with somebody and you get to see like their true colors, you get to see how they really live, their habits, their mannerisms, all of that. That takes time. And so once you begin to see that, then it's like, oh, I didn't know so-and-so was like that. I did not know that this person is very disorganized. I did not know that this person is very financially irresponsible. I did not know that this person is loud and stays up all night and then is rushing to get ready in the morning and always late. You know what I mean? Like, there's just things that you don't know until you're in that situation. Which is why it's always easy. I notice, especially like for celebrities and stuff like that, it's so easy for people to judge somebody else's situation because they're on the outside of it. They don't know all the little details of how this person is on a regular basis. They don't know all of the ups and downs that this person has gone through or the things that they've experienced. So it's like, easier said than done. You know what I mean? But I'm going to give y'all a little minute to hop in. And while we're waiting, I think I'm going to pull some cards for collective messages from Spirit and see what messages we get. I've been having a really fun time using this new deck I got. Healing Yourself reading cards. So I think I'm going to do that. What message, Spirit, for the collective in regards to healing? What's the overall message? Please keep in mind that healing is a daily thing. It's an everyday thing. Hey, love. Welcome back. an everyday thing. Ooh, these big old cards. We got wild. Wow. Well, this card is really pretty though. Wow. I don't know, what is that in her hand? It looks like a mask. You know, like one of those Chinese dragons that she's holding in her hand. And then she's got a lantern. She's in a boat like she's going somewhere. Almost like as if she's running from something. The number is 15. Let's see what's behind that message. Let's see what's behind that message. It's funny that the card behind it was soulmate. Let's see. I really love this guidebook. I don't typically read guidebooks that much, but I really love the guidebook to this deck. And if you haven't purchased this deck was gifted to me, and it's absolutely beautiful. The illustrations are beautiful. The book is easy to move. And the cards are big, but they have a glossy finish. They're kind of thin, but I'm okay with thin cards. It says there's a wild, untamed spirit inside of you, desperate to be unleashed. Free it and claim the gifts of energy, power, passion, and creativity it offers you. Through suppressing your wild, succulent, outrageous, and untamed self, you dull your senses and crush your creativity. You shrink, lose your energy, and become depressed. Your relationships suffer and your rage grows. You become ashamed, hostile, cold, boring, over-serious, and scared. You stop taking chances and live in mediocrity, constantly trying to protect yourself. The truth is that no one can judge you, punish you, or hurt you as much as you can. Whoa, that's a powerful statement. No one can judge you, punish you, or hurt you as much as you can. Give in to your wildness and stop living a sham. This part of you is sensual, provocative, truthful, courageous, bold, passionate, and alive. Set it free. Okay, so here's the action. This is what I love about this Oracle deck, right? So the action, or the assignment as I like to call it, with this particular card. So if you pull this card, this is the assignment or action that they encourage you to take. It says, go into nature. A forest would be ideal. You can go to the beach. But it says, find a secluded place. Take off your shoes. Feel the earth or the grass underneath your feet. Breathe in the air. Connect to the untamed quality of nature, animals, weather, seasons, planets, and your ancestors. Move the way tribal people move. Feel the energy from the ground moving into your feet and up your whole body. And you know, I heard recently that is a grounding technique, to like literally have your bare feet on the earth, because we wear shoes. But when you think about our ancestors, they didn't wear, and their shoes, and when they finally did get shoes are not made the way they are today, where it breaks the vibrational frequency from coming up through your feet. Like animals can get the direct vibration from the earth. They have that direct connection. So they have it from below and they get it from above. We're indoors, so that keeps us from getting direct energy, even from the sun. Yes, I'm so looking forward to that. They get energy directly from the sun, right? And the weather, the air, the rain during storm water, rainwater, all of that is healthy for certain things.
And then the earth is typically warm, you know, unless it's during the cold, but it's typically warm, you know, during this time of year. So for you to connect with that vibration and that vibration and magnetic field, it does something for you. Yeah. It says make sounds, let go of control as you move around, touching trees, smelling flowers, etc. If you want to do this inside, find photos of people, animals, or symbols which represent wildness to you. Take a few minutes to look at them and feel what they evoke in you. Put on some tribal or wild music and dance. Do this as often as you can for the next month. Really nice. So basically, it's almost like they're just saying, you know, take some time and get yourself really grounded and get yourself connected back to nature. I used to love to go outside. You know, like that first few minutes right before a thunderstorm, it's almost like the air becomes like, it's kind of like, it's cool. It's like a cool breeze, especially when it's hot in the summertime. It's like a cool breeze, and then the rain is warm right before the storm gets started. And then I'll go in the house. Right when that downpour of rain just, you know, it just starts coming down. When we were children, I used to love to go outside during that little downpour. Now I'm like, no. But I love to watch the rain. I don't like to be in it, but I love to watch the rain. I love to hear the sound. The other night when I was driving home, it was a thunderstorm, and you could see off in the distance, you could see the lightning strike. It was bold, and you could feel the air. You could feel the air changing. Just connecting yourself to the earth is very beneficial. Very helpful, very beneficial. Okay, y'all. So let's get some more collective messages. Let's see what else Spirit wants y'all to know. Let's see what's going on with y'all collectively. Let's see what's going on. I promise I won't be in here long. I promise. Ricky's over there eating. Ooh. Yep, it's for you. Ooh. The first message I pulled. Listen, I asked Spirit, I said, what's the drama going on with my people? What's going on with the collective right now? I know, I love it. Especially when you have a screen in the window. It's wonderful. I can hear it. I do too. I thought that was just me. I thought that was weird. Because I love to hear the rain. Like, I go to sleep. I have an app on my phone where I listen to rain. And sometimes I'll listen to ocean waves or, you know, like water is so beautiful to me. Like, it's so therapeutic. Like, I could live around water. I can hear the sound of it. Rain. It does something for me. Third party. Who is y'all? What is going on? What's going on? Collective. I don't know why that's been a reoccurring theme, but let's see. A lot of y'all, some of y'all, I'm not going to say a lot of y'all, a few of y'all. Let's change that. A few of y'all are dealing with somebody who's dealing with somebody, and I think you know that they know that they're dealing with somebody. And if all of that made sense, then you know what I'm talking about. The funny part is, I think whoever the third party is, I don't think they want this person. I don't. But that was the first message that came out. Third party. We got dating. And this tells me that some of y'all might be back out on the prowl. Like, y'all might be out here in these streets, okay? Trying to find the one. Um, excuse me. Be careful with it. Hold on, y'all. I gotta wash my hands. Right, I heard these screams. Hi, in Bloom. Cash App or PayPal, my love. I do. Let me see. Honestly, I feel like if for those of y'all who are dating, this third party could actually be you. Like, you could have other options. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Aisha Boo. How are you, love? I feel like whoever this is, that you're dating, they can have other options too. We also have money coming in. Okay, money coming in, y'all. I like to see this one. Money coming in. We got strong feelings. It's 12/22 love for a basic reading and 22/22 for an in-depth 10-card spread. We got strong feelings. So some of y'all are out here in these streets, like Divine said. You know, you're like really trying to keep your options open to see, like, you know what I'm saying? Aww. Spend time with your granny, Aisha. Ooh. Spirit said kinky sex addict. Ooh. This person might be a little wild, whoever y'all dating. And I was just going to say, I don't think this person is serious. And I think that's why they keep their options open. Either you keep your options open or they keep their options open. But whoever's got options in the situation, out here in these streets, they're not serious. Spirit says stay positive, though. Stay positive, though. Because I feel like with strong feelings, you are going to... you are going to meet somebody who has strong feelings. Spirit says stay positive. I do, love. I do. Hang on. I can't type for nothing. I can't type for nothing. Okay, there we go. Y'all, Rico's looking at me funny. We got moving in and out. Moving in and out. So some of y'all might be considering like relocating. And I feel like if you live in a neighborhood where it's kind of sketchy, it's a little bit... This is funny because this came out in Libra's collective reading the other day. Move. Not yet. Not yet. I bet you it's at the post office and I just hadn't gone to go get it yet. I will definitely check, love, and let you know. Yeah, look, we got such a... Ooh, okay. Okay. Okay, y'all, so I just got another little message. It says, such a romantic, I love you. So some of y'all might be dealing with somebody who they want to move in. They do. They got strong feelings for you. They want to move in. Some of y'all. That's not for everybody. And some of y'all, this person is on the way. This person is going to be serious, whoever's coming into you. And this person could be like a hopeless romantic. Like, they really want to make you feel special. They want to treat you to nice things. They want to take you out and all the things, honey. Yeah. You guys may have a spiritual connection with this person. Like, you feel like you've known this person your whole life.
and I think this is where people tend to get caught up because they feel like, oh, you know, we have such good chemistry, da 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 da. This person may want children, or you may have children, or you both may have children. We got children. This is collective. Yep, look. Incoming offer. Incoming offer. Yeah. So for some of y'all, there's going to be somebody coming in with an offer. This person could possibly have children, or you may. And you guys are going to feel like a strong connection with this person. This person is definitely going to be a hopeless romantic. And that's why Spirit is saying stay positive. I feel like you guys have been with somebody in the past who you were dating, and they were connected to other people. Even though you had strong feelings for this person, it was like strictly a sexual situation. Like, it was like a, yeah. Second chance. Yeah, so whoever the first person is, they're going to be back around because we got second chance here. And then we got spice it up. And I feel like that's in regards to whoever's coming towards you or whoever you're currently dealing with. Lover, not a fighter. So this person could definitely be very easygoing. Their personality could just be real cool, calm, laid back, you know? Ooh. We got acting. We got acting so childish. So this person, look at the face. This person could act childish sometimes, though. Even though this person is a lover, not a fighter, this person could act real childish sometimes. And you need some space. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Detachment, creating distance, because sometimes people it's just too much. Like, you can love somebody, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have siblings, you have parents, and sometimes they're a lot. They're just a lot. So you want to create space to where you actually miss them and you're actually excited when you see them. Because if you're around them all the time, they're going to get on your nerves. They're going to get on your nerves. So you have to create that, you know what I mean? Like, you have to create that little space. Back it up. Create that distance. Y'all are doing too much. I'm going to go home. Give it a couple of days. Give it about 7 days. 2 weeks. Call them up. Hey. Hey, sis. Hey, brother. Hey, mom. Hey, granny. Like, reach out once you've given yourself the space. Giving them the space to get it together. Because when you are all up in somebody's face and all up in somebody's space all the time, if you've ever heard, let me know if y'all heard that saying. You know that saying, familiarity breeds contention? When you are so familiar and so comfortable with somebody, sometimes it kind of leaves the door open for disrespect and aggravation. And then it's like, I don't even want to be out here. I'm leaving. I'm leaving right now. Because you're doing too much and you think I'm doing too much. And right now we're butting heads. You know what I mean? Like, we're not seeing eye to eye. We're not getting along. Like, I'm getting on your nerves. You're getting on my nerves. How about we just breathe? Woosah. You know? I cannot. Like, I could not be around someone 24/7. Listen, for those of y'all who work and you have coworkers, like you work for a corporation and you have corporation, just think about how you feel when you finally clock out. When you finally clock out, it's a whole party. It's a whole party. When you get in the car, I know for me, I'm turning my music on. Like, it's a whole fiesta in my car when I get off of work, because I'm just like, it's the de-stress for me. Like, and I enjoy what I do. I enjoy the people around me. I enjoy my coworkers, but it's just like, it's a lot. Y'all know Y'all know I'm a recovering ghoster, so being too close too much for me is a lot. It's too much. So I have to keep my space, even in the office where I work. Please leave my desk alone. Call me, send me an email if you need something. I might read it, maybe, but don't come over here. Don't come over here, because it's too much. It's too much. And it's just, Kind of like when people want to come over your house and you're just like, no, y'all not coming over here. And if they do come over, you're like, okay, bye. It was nice seeing y'all. I missed y'all. Go ahead and get out. Everybody go ahead and get on out. Go on and get on out. Because, you know, after a while, after a couple hours, it was great. While it lasted, it's time to go. It's time to go. All right, y'all. So some of y'all will be getting a love offer coming in, just so y'all know. How did this get caught up in here? I don't know. How did it caught up? Yes, if you donated for a reading, please make sure that you drop a green heart and let us know so that I can check it and then we can get into the reading. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please make sure that you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and thumbs up the live stream. Thank you guys so much. So now YouTube is being cooperative. Isn't this a mess? Okay. So I'm going to get some ancestor messages for y'all real quick. And Aquarius, I'm hoping to do y'all's collective reading tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Because I've been busy. Also, too, I posted on my Instagram today, on my Instagram page, like, if you're really wanting to learn tarot, make sure that you follow me on Instagram, because I will be posting 2, 3, 5 card spreads in my stories to test the students, those who are watching the tarot classes, and I'm going to do hopefully a tarot class tomorrow night. Girl, I got Aquarius. It's only because I did air signs last, and I was going to do it last night, but it was too late. And I know me, if I didn't go to bed, I would not get up, and then I would be running late, and that would just mess up my streak. Cause see, I've been doing great with being on time for work this whole week, and I don't want to mess it up. So I was like, okay, great. I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep it up. I'm gonna keep up the momentum, and we did great. We started Monday on time. So proud of myself. So I'm hoping to do Aquarius either late tonight or possibly in the morning. Possibly. All right, Spirit. What messages do you have for the collective and the ancestors? Oh, we got Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. That's one. And we got exchange energy to create abundance. The great thing about readings is that energy changes. So over time, energy changes. So where a person could be in an energy this week, in the next 2 or 3 weeks, they could be in a totally different energy, because energy and time changes things. You know, sometimes the light bulb goes off, etc., etc. Hi, love. Okay, let me just, did you do Cash App or what did you do? 'Cause let me double check it. But you know, energy changes. So don't feel bad, Aisha. Don't feel bad. I'm gonna message you. Okay, I see you, love. Cash up. All right, so go ahead and drop your question, love. I got it. Yes, I got it. Thank you. I appreciate your support. And that's also something that I want to say. Like, people, if you're new to my channel, I do not do free readings, and I will explain that why. I will explain after In Bloom's reading. In Bloom, love, you can go ahead and drop your question. I'm gonna get right into your reading. But yes, don't feel bad if a reading doesn't necessarily fully resonate at the time, because like I said, time is fluid, energy is fluid, so energies can change. Let's see. Azim, let me ask you this. Are you and this person that you're asking about, are you guys in separation right now? Are you guys in communication, or have you not been in communication for a little while? Let me start there. And I'm going to go ahead, while you're thinking about that question, I'm going to go ahead and get the decks that I'm going to use for this reading. Okay. Oh, okay. 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 So the person that you're asking about, you guys are not in like a committed relationship. You guys were just talking for a little while, and then all of a sudden the communication stopped. I just want to make sure I'm understanding. And you're keeping your options open, which is good. That's a good thing. Spirit, what's the overall energy? What is the overall energy? Between In Bloom and her person. I get so nervous about messing up people's names. So let me know if I'm saying it wrong. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Spirit, what's the overall energy surrounding Azim? Am I pronouncing it correctly? Azim, at this time, what is his overall energy towards In Bloom? How long has it been since you guys spoke? 3 of Wands. Okay. 3 of Wands. There's potential. He sees that there is potential here. But I also feel like, because the way this guy is looking out, you know what I'm saying? Looking out in the distance. Hey, Tasha, love. The way he's looking out in the distance, it could be that he just kind of turned his back on this connection for now. Okay. Yeah, he may not be that interested. And I'm just being completely honest. Because the way he's turned his back out and he's looking out on the horizon is like, I may have other options out here. I may have, you know what I mean? Like, he may be keeping his options open. Not that he's not attracted to you or that he's not interested. It's just simply that he may be distracted by other things. And it may not even be romantic interest. It could just be work. It could be family. It could be finances. It could be, you know what I mean? It could be a variety of things. It could be his health. It could be anything. But his overall energy is like he's waiting for things to pick up. And I feel like this could be in regards to his career, where he may do a specific thing for work and he's waiting for things to take off. He's waiting to be in a better position, maybe financially, because also the Three of Wands is about all of the hard work and all of the investments that you've made paying off over time, but you're having to be patient and wait and allow for it to come through. But at the same time, it can also be somebody completely turning their back on a situation. What is Undine's full energy, Spirit? Yeah. Five of Cups in reverse. This tells me he, right. And that's what I feel too with this. I feel that with this. Like the way he's looking out, this man is fairly young. And he's like trying to figure out what's out there, trying to see how he can grow and expand on his own. Yeah. And he doesn't feel anything bad about it at all. He doesn't feel guilty about taking care of himself. Yeah, he's trying to step into his own power. Yeah. Spirit, can you clarify? Can you clarify? Yeah. Career. That's what he's focused on. He's focused on career. Eight of Pentacles. He's focused on himself right now. So that's why you're not really hearing from him. Because he wants to make sure he's in a financial position to do whatever it is that he sets his mind to do. So that's why you're not really actively hearing so much from him right now. Yeah. Page of Swords. He is curious about you. And there's a possibility that he may actually reach out to you. I'm feeling like sometime in the next 7 days, possibly, he may reach out to you. Yes. Seven of Cups. Yeah, he's considering his options right now, just so you know. With the Seven of Cups. That's what's going on with him. Ace of Swords. He may actually reach out and let you know what's up with him. But he's really focused on what's in front of him right now. That's what's going on. All right. Spirit, what's in his headspace? What's in Azim's headspace? And like I said earlier, I was talking about detachment and friend zoning. Sometimes it's needed for you to gain clarity on what it is that you really want going forward. You have to create space. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. That's in his headspace. So he may be thinking about coming for you. He may be thinking about reaching out to you. Okay. How did I get so lucky? He feels like you're a really good catch. How did I get so lucky? And we also have, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Like, he may have kind of disappeared for a little bit, and he's not really sure how to re-enter your life because he kind of just disappeared. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm ending karmic cycles. So he may be going through something. Karmic doesn't always, let me clarify this. A karmic cycle does not always mean that someone is in another relationship. A karmic cycle, karma just means balance. That's the definition of the word karma. And I couldn't remember it the other day when I was explaining it. But that's the definition of karma. Karma simply means, from its origin, balance. He's trying to balance the scales. And right now the moon is in Libra. So a lot of us are dealing with trying to balance things out financially, emotionally, physically, our health, relationships. So he's trying to get it together. Basically trying to get himself together. Yeah. It says, I'm not sure I'm ready. Yeah. I'm not sure I'm ready. He's not sure he's ready. Yeah.
says, you inspire me to be a better man. Thank you for that. So he may see how you're driven, you're ambitious, you take care of yourself, you make yourself a priority, and you prioritize and organize things in your life, and it inspires him to do the same. So he's trying to focus on that. Listen, ladies, my divine feminines, if you're watching this live stream, you are exactly. You are definitely a light to your divine counterpart. So if you're with your divine masculine, and even if you're not, keep in mind that we lead by example. So if you want your divine masculine to show you love and support, you need to emulate that type of behavior and character if that's what you so desire from him. Because he sees you as an example. He sees you as a light. So if he sees you demonstrating love and respect and kindness, he's going to return the favor. Now, mind you, you will have those who are stubborn as hell and they have to learn the hard way. But generally, most of the time, men want you to be loving. They do want you to be supportive. So if you're giving that support, I have so much to say to you. I'm just not ready yet. Please be patient with me and take time to do what makes you happy. Do you hear it? Do you hear it? That's what's in his headspace right now. Because he's taking care of himself right now and he's trying to get his own priorities together. He has a lot to tell you that he has not told you. He's just not ready to tell you right now. Says, please be patient with me and take time to do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Don't be so caught up and don't be so concerned about me is what he wants you to know. Because he's trying to get himself together. Stay positive. That's in his headspace. Stay positive. You always find a way to excite me, and I'm sorry for my times of silence. I'm learning my lessons. Yep, we sure can. I'm learning my lessons. That's what he said. I'm learning my lessons. All right, Spirit. Spirit, how is he feeling? How is Azim feeling towards In Bloom? Heart space. Ten of Pentacles. He feels like you're very stable. Like I said, he feels like you're very successful in whatever it is that you do for a living, your career, your finances. He feels like you have your life together. He definitely feels like you are relationship material, possibly marriage material, somebody who wants to settle down. You want stability. That's what he feels about you. You want stability, you want commitment, you want someone who is able to bring all of that to the table. Yeah. We have King of Swords. King of Swords. How he feels is that you're very straightforward and you're very honest about your expectations. Also, he's in this energy right now of trying to strategize, because the King of Swords, it's air sign energy. So he's trying to plan and think about things logically. Like, well, if I'm not in a good place financially, how can I be dating this woman and I'm not able to support this woman? Which makes sense. Makes perfect sense. How can I support her? That's what he's feeling right now. Like, how can I carry on this connection if I myself am not even stable? Queen of Swords. Yeah. He views you as someone who's very direct. You will ask questions. You're not afraid to ask questions to find out what you want to know. And you're very straightforward. The Tower. The Tower. This is divine intervention, but this is also about change and coming to realizations. He's realizing certain things about himself. 9 of Cups. He's trying to stay positive, but also at the same time, he's trying to do what makes him happy, is what I feel with this 9 of Cups. He's really trying to focus on his own comfort, his own lifestyle. And he's really comfortable where he's at right now. He's also ending some things. He's also ending some things with this Death card, because the Death card is about transformation. He's ending some things so that he can start over. We've got Hermit Mode. He's really reflecting on this connection, really thinking about where it's headed, what's the potential. So he's withdrawn. Yeah, 8 of Swords. How he feels, he kind of feels a little sad about this situation, because it's almost like he can't give you what it is that you require with the 6 of Coins. He feels like he's not able to reciprocate what you bring to the table. Yeah. Like I said, stability. He feels like he's not good enough. Ace of Pentacles, and he just might not be, and that's a harsh reality to accept, but it is what it is. He may not be able to provide you the stability and the type of commitment that you're looking for right now. You don't, but he does. And what matters to him is what's important to him. His own stability is very, especially for a masculine. Masculine energy is very independent. Masculine energy is very assertive. Masculine energy is very much warrior, like protector, provider, that type of energy. So if a divine masculine does not feel, if he is not in his masculine energy, he will withdraw from you, because he doesn't, it's his ego that's being affected, because he feels like he's not able to do his job, if that makes sense. He feels like he's not able to carry out his responsibility as a man. So that's why it's important to him. So this is why you're not hearing from him right now. This is why you're not hearing from him right now. And if you do hear from him, it'll be a Page of Cups type of message like, baby, I'm sorry, you know, I've had a lot going on. I do think about you. I do care about you. I do miss you. But it'll be a message like that. Because right now, he's trying to focus on himself. He's trying to focus on, remember we had that 8 of Coins. Remember we had that. He's trying to focus on himself right now. That's how he's feeling. 3 of Swords. Yeah. 3 of Swords. He hates to end this connection, but it's almost like he feels like he has to, because he doesn't feel like he can give you what you need. And honestly, I respect the man for it, because he's like, you know what? I don't feel like I can give her what she needs. So I'm going to just go ahead and move myself out of the picture right now. Queen of Wands. Yeah, he sees you as the whole package. That's how he feels about you. Beautiful, intelligent, attractive, confident, you know, ambitious, passionate about what you do, good at what you do. Like, he feels like you are it. Queen of Wands energy. But if he's not able to take care and provide for the queen, what is he doing in the castle? Right? 5 of Swords. Yeah, he feels overwhelmed. He feels like just giving up on the situation, because he just feels like right now he's not able to move forward with this connection, because he's dealing with his own issues. Now, here's the thing. We got the Wheel of Fortune. There may be an opportunity for a new cycle to start, where he's actually going to come in with this Knight of Pentacles and possibly give you an offer where he's been putting in the work and he's able to Start over. There's a possibility. That's how he feels. He wants to put in the effort. He wants to give you what it is that you desire. But he has to work on himself, basically. And he's stressed right now. 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. He's very stressed right now. That's how he feels. He's stressed. How can you take care of someone else? I can't give to you if I'm not well. That's just like me as a tarot reader. If I'm not well rested and I don't feel well and my spirit and my energy is low, I can't come in for my clients, my subscribers, my viewers, and serve you all in this capacity if I myself am not well. Same thing in a relationship. You cannot expect a partner, a spouse, a boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever it is, to show up for you if they themselves are not secure. If their situation is not secure. Good. Allow him the time he needs to get himself great. Allow him the time he needs to get himself together. I'm not seeing third party. But sometimes you need to. Sometimes you need to in order to move on with your life. Because how long are you going to put your life on hold waiting around for this other person to figure it out? How long are you going to put yourself on the back burner waiting on them to figure it out? Right. And when you love someone, you don't just up and disappear. You know what I mean? You have an adult, mature conversation and say, hey, listen, babe, I think we need to talk about this connection. I do not think that we are working out because, I'm really trying to get myself together. I love you, but you probably won't be hearing from me because I need to get myself together. I shouldn't have even put you through this because I was not stable. I was not in the right frame of mind. I was not financially stable. Whatever. Yeah, for sure. For sure. But right now, that's where his head and heart space are. He does have strong feelings for you, but he's, you know what I mean? He's not ready. And the thing about it is you can't force somebody to be ready. You know what I mean? Either you're ready or you're not. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That could happen. Okay, Divine Boo. That could very well happen. Thank you, love. But I feel like he may reach out to you to let you know that he's just not he's not able to be emotionally supportive for you in this connection because, like I said, he's focused on himself right now. You know it? He's focused on himself right now. That's, you know what I mean? That's his main priority. And honestly, it should be. Girl, we already know. We already know. That's the thing about it. Like, please, Divine Feminines, do not put your, like my good sis always says, there's too many men out here. And like you said, in Bloom, you're keeping your options open as you should. If somebody tells you, hey, babe, I think you're too good for me. You know what? You're right. I am. It was nice while it lasted. Have a good one. Right? What we not going to do is put ourselves out on hold. You're not going to put me on hold for 30 minutes. Imagine being on an important phone call and somebody says, hey, can you hold please for just a moment? Sure. A moment turns into 30. 30 turns into an hour. How long do you keep a customer on hold? How long does it if you ever worked in telecommunications or customer service, you do not leave a customer on hold longer than maybe a minute, maybe 60 seconds, maybe 2 tops. You got dudes out here leaving women on hold for months, weeks, years. No, sir. Absolutely not. We don't do that over here. Absolutely not. You deserve better. You absolutely deserve better. Absolutely. Do you know how many more divine masculines are out here running around looking for their divine counterpart? Ready for their divine counterpart? Anytime somebody gives you an energy that they are unsure, that they are not ready, walk away. Walk away. Connections should be treated like employment. When I interview someone, my question is, how soon can you work for me? If the answer is not today, tomorrow, or any time in the next 7 days, don't call me. Call me back. Call me back when you get it together. Call me back when you have reliable transportation. Call me back when you have references that I can call to check out. Call me back when you have a driver's license and a social security or a birth certificate. Call me back when you have a valid ID. Do you see what I'm saying? The requirements to work for me, work for you, the girlfriend, the wife, the spouse. The requirements to work for you are simple. All he has to do is meet the requirements. If he can't, then he's not a good candidate. Do you see what I'm saying? 1 + 1 is 2. If he can't meet the requirements, then he's not the right candidate for the position. Right? So we move along. So I hope that helps, love. He may eventually reach out and say, hey, I've had this going on. I miss you. I'm thinking about you. How can we proceed? But actions speak louder than words. So you, just word of advice, you might want to wait it out. Because if he's disappeared once, he'll probably do it again. Ghosters are usually repeat offenders. Just take it from me. Take it from me. I don't know what I did with that. All right, Divine Boo. So I'm going to hop into yours and see what we got going on. A general messages. Why is my ear itching? All right, Spirit, what we got? What do we have here? All right, Holy Spirit, Divine Source. Please show me the messages for Divine Cancerian. What messages do you have for my good sis, Spirit? What does she need to know? Rico ain't right, y'all. Ree, why don't you eat the rest of your kale? It's a struggle every day. It's a struggle. All right. Ooh. The Hierophant. Here comes the bride, all dressed in white. Somebody has marriage on their mind. Somebody has like full-on commitment. They're ready to be living together, sharing assets, sharing the vehicle, sharing the phone. They want everything. They want everything, all of it. Like they're you're theirs. Like that's the Hierophant. That's the overall energy. Yep, somebody is doing way too much. Somebody's doing way too much already. All right, Spirit. What does my good sis need to know? Here we go. Always a show. Always a show. 8 of Cups. Okay, so somebody is in the mood for matrimony and the other person is like trying to create space, trying to see if you guys can even move forward. Is this possible? Because with the Eight of Cups, it's like you're trying to create distance. You're trying to like back up because you're doing too much. I'm on the, like, I don't know. Reminds me of that song with Drake, like, I might come, I might go, I don't know. Like, I don't really know. That's what I'm getting. Like, there's a lot of feelings because there's Eight of Cups. You know, there's 8 cups, but then there's like, there's distance. You see her off by herself at the beach like by the water. Yes, girl, Drake. The Lovers. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely the relationship. For sure. Yeah, this person, like, you guys, there's soulmate energy here. And I really feel that between you two. There's soulmate energy. Like, this person feels like you are the one for them and they're the one for you. And like, they're confident in it. Okay. They do feel like sometimes you hurt their feelings with their words, because I got the with your words, because I got the Three of Swords. They feel like you can be a little bit sharp-tongued sometimes, but you are a very loving person. With this Queen of Cups, this person is definitely divine masculine for sure. This is big fire energy. Divine masculine. This is Emperor. So this person is definitely a powerhouse. Like, they're a lot. They come with a lot. They do a lot. And that's why sometimes you try to Eight of Cups them. Like, back up. I'm not ready for that. Back up. Because it's too much. Like, it's the energy for me. Powerhouse. Yeah. Like, they do a lot. And it's like, I'm going to need you to not. See, look. Three of Swords. The person feels like sometimes you can be a little harsh. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I got the Queen of Cups here. You are the Queen of Cups. That's your energy. And his little ego be hurt sometimes by the stuff you be saying. His little ego be hurt sometimes, but I also feel like he has trust issues, though. I feel like he has trust issues. I feel like, honestly, this is a mutual energy between the two of you, but that you both struggle with is trust issues, because you've been manipulated. You've been both played or manipulated in the past by people who were not honest, who were disloyal, who were cheaters, or whatever the case may be. And I feel like this is going to be the number one blockage here between the two of you, is that in the back of your mind, that anxiety, and this can really sabotage the connection if it's not worked on. Because when you have somebody who's afraid of being hurt or being manipulated, they move in a certain energy because they don't trust you. So they're constantly, where you at? Who you with? Who is that? Like, they always want to know who. Who. And it's that type of energy. So it's like you have to learn to balance it out. Like, of course, when there's reason for concern, you know what I mean? If there's a reason for concern, then be concerned, you know? But if there's no reason to be concerned, then, sir, sit down. Have several seats. I go to the same hairstylist every Saturday. Why are you upset? Or every other Saturday? Like, you're doing too much. Where are you going? To the dollar store. To my mom's house. Like, you're doing way too much. Let's see. Yeah, Three of Swords. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. The Three of Swords. Like, sometimes this person really gets in their feelings because of the stuff you say. Like, it makes him feel some type of way because his ego is really big with this Emperor. His ego is really big. So, you know, it's fragile. Seven of Pentacles. You guys have both been taking your time, and I feel like you more than him could be reevaluating this to see if it's even worth it. Like, is it all worth it? That's what I'm hearing. Like, is this even worth it? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it even worth it?
Seven of Pentacles. Hey, in bloom. I actually do. Yeah, we have Hermit. Yeah. Sometimes you really have to stop and think about this. Like, do I want this? No, I think that's something that he has to control. Like I said, this is an ego thing. And this can also really affect the connection too. Because he, sometimes in his Emperor energy, because the Emperor can be cocky as hell. It can be real brutal sometimes. He can also be brutal with some of the things that he says and his attitude. And that can really cause you guys to like really feel, both of you to feel hurt, because he sometimes is in his ego and you sometimes are in your head and you just are very straightforward. So I feel like that could cause a rift, a lot of grief and hurt between the two of you if you guys don't learn how to communicate in a healthy way. You know what I mean? Because like if you try to express how you feel about something and he just ignores it or acts like it's not a big deal, that can bother you. And then if you try to help him and tell him about something that's bothering you and he acts like it's not a big deal, that can hurt you. You know what I mean? So it goes both ways. It goes both ways. And with those swords, you know, the swords is air energy. It's all about thoughts and communication. You guys have to learn how to organize your thoughts so that you can clearly communicate with one another how you're feeling and what you expect for the connection. Take some time to think about it. But you both are focused on stability. You both are focused on, like, you know, paying off bills, making sure you have a savings, making sure you guys are financially well. But you guys are very committed, and that's the thing. That's great. Like, this is a very stable connection. When I see the Ace of Pentacles, especially in regards to love and relationships, that's great because that's stability. Four of Swords. There's been a lot of healing here. This relationship had, and I can feel the healing energy between the two of you because you both acknowledge that you both have faults. And that's a beautiful thing about it. Like, you both acknowledge that there's things to be worked on and you're willing to work on it. That's the most important thing, honestly, for a healthy connection, is acknowledging that I'm not perfect, he's not perfect, but we're both willing to work together to work on ourselves. You know? There's been a lot of healing after a lot of drama, because there has been a lot of drama. For sure. There's been a lot of drama going on. And you guys have had, you know, you had some breaks. You had some separation periods where you had to spend some time away from him, away from each other, so that y'all can think about it, gather your thoughts, and figure out how to move forward. And I feel like the healing will be ongoing for a while. The healing will definitely be ongoing. Yeah. Judgment tells me there's accountability here. There's a lot of awakening. You both are awakening and realizing that you have to hold yourselves accountable for your own shitty behavior. Like, you can't blame the other person. And so in order for this to move forward, so you guys can move forward in a more peaceful energy between the two of you, because sometimes y'all do get into it. Five of Swords. Sometimes one person may think they're right and it causes conflict. You're definitely the Queen of Pentacles here. You're definitely the Queen of Pentacles here. I'm also getting that you want to make sure that this is the right choice. You want to make sure this is the right choice. But I understand it, and Spirit explained it. Look, the Nine of Wands, because you've been through so much. You've been through so much. So you want to make sure that before you make any decisions with this one, that it's the right situation, that this is the right one. So it is what it is. I get it. I get it. Spirit, what's the advice? Because otherwise, if he's not the right one, you're just going to throw him back in the water and you're going to keep fishing.
You back out here in the streets, back on the block. Let's see. All right, so what's the advice for divine? Listen, I'm telling you with the Hierophant, the man ain't playing. The man is not playing. You know what? Before I get advice, I'm going to ask Spirit, what's the possible outcome? Because now you got me wanting to know. Spirit, what are the Leo's intentions towards divine? What are the Leo's intentions towards divine? He wants to go for it confidently, very confidently, reaching out to you. Look, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Is that not the happily ever after card in tarot? 10 of Cups. He's willing to risk it for the biscuit. Look, the Fool is here, risking it for the biscuit because he sees you as his divine feminine. What? Girl. Risky for the biscuit with the Leo. Look, and there's the Strength card. Risky, because he know if he don't risk it for the biscuit, he gonna be by himself. He gonna be in the box. 5 of Pentacles. He finna be in a box. So yeah, he's willing to risk it for the biscuit, girl. You're the biscuit. You are the biscuit. I mean, listen, I can't pass up a good biscuit myself. So, you know, I understand where he's coming from. Shoot, you better take that biscuit, put some jelly on it, maybe put some egg, put a little egg and cheese on there, and keep it going. Vibration. That's what this reading is called. Risking it for the biscuit and staying out of the box. Vibrations. Spirit says picking up on each other's frequencies. And that's the advice here. Spirit wants y'all to learn how to, you know, feel each other's vibe. Feel each other's energy so you know, like, okay, I may need to be a little bit more understanding or compassionate here. Or I may need to be a little bit more aggressive and assertive. Because there are need to speak up. You need to, and I feel like that's something that he's learning more of as well. Being more assertive in certain situations. We got Force. The connection must be mutual. And that's one thing I think Spirit is still trying to teach also, is that as much as you want the person to do things your way, you can't control them. It has to flow naturally. It has to, you have to let them choose what they rather do so you can see what they rather do. As much as we want it to work, yeah, unrequited love. Not if that's what you don't want, it's unrequited love. So you can't force it. You have to allow it to flow naturally. We've got transformation. A change is taking place. So this connection is definitely changing for the better. You both are changing for the better. And we've got ready to love. And it's almost like you guys have kind of helped in each other's healing process, because it says, you see the broken heart here and it's like mended, like almost like it's being fixed. And it says ready to love. It's safe now. You deserve love. It's safe now. Yeah. We got white feathers. Purity, authentic, and unconditional love. So there's a lot of unconditional love here between the two of you. Could be a past life connection, because this always seems to come up when I read for you and your person. Past life connection. So there's some type of spiritual contract between the two of you. I'm almost assured of it. But yeah, he's risking it for the biscuit. For sure. Risking it for the biscuit. But I love how this reading this reading, even though there were certain parts of it that emphasized both of y'all's weaknesses, it also highlighted your strengths. Yeah, it's like it highlights your strengths and your weaknesses, which is what a healthy connection is all about. A healthy connection does not mean or disagreements. Doesn't mean you won't have times where somebody might scream and yell and get cussed out. It happens. It's life. But you pick it up and you keep going. You don't let it stop you. You apologize. You admit when you're wrong. You acknowledge the other person's feelings and you make changes to move forward. It's about being aware. Being aware. Being aware of yourself, but also being aware of the other party. That's how I feel about my mom. I feel like we were something in another life, in a past life. Because our connection is way too strong. We were something. I don't know what, but we were something. And, yeah. Oh, you're welcome, love. You're welcome. Thank you to everybody who hopped in the live stream tonight. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support. Anyone who would like to book a full in-depth reading with me, feel free to go on over to my website, aquarianempresstarot.net, and book there. Also, if you book a full reading, you can use the code ARIES at checkout for 20% off, whether that's a love reading. Yeah, Aisha, I got you, boo, for a follow-up. I got you. It's a new week, so I got you, okay? Because you're on a payment plan, and so that means unlimited. So I got you, and it's been a little hot minute, so we're gonna follow up, all right? I'm thinking Wednesday would give us enough time for the energy to shift, and then I can no, not Wednesday. I'm thinking Thursday. Yeah, Thursday will give us enough time. So I'm thinking Thursday, I'll do an energy check-in to see the energy surrounding you and that other individual that's on your mind. Also, anybody who's interested in the tarot classes, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Be here because I'm going to start doing live readings, and follow me on Instagram. Okay? Good night, y'all.